I don't know, I ran into some clips this morning. I'm watching videos. I'm like, oh, these trucks are literally killing us. And I'm like turning into a real Karen, like, there needs to be a law against that. I want all kinds of laws to be against this and that. No, there should be a law against SUVs. Should there? I don't know. But the thing is, one thing I wondered, though, about the SUV thing, they're giant vehicles that are way higher up than passenger cars. Like, most of us go in to get a driver's license, a regular driver's license for a passenger vehicle, and the car is a certain dimension, within a certain dimension. They're not these giant, high off the road. I really feel like, and I hate that there needs to be regulation. There shouldn't need to be, but because people are so stupid, here we go with we need regulations or else people will kill each other. It is really ridiculous, isn't it? But I always wondered how I got a limo license approved when I'd never driven a limo. I got one, and I got in a 14-footer, and I'm at 4:30 in the morning, driving down the road. I'm going to Ray Lewis's birthday party after hours, after it was over at 4:30 in the morning, so I could pick up his passengers, his party attendees, and take them to the airport and wherever they were flying back home. My first passenger, in fact, was Morris Chestnut, who was shocked and disbelief that I didn't know what his name was. I mean, I recognized his face. I was like, I've seen you in movies, but your name, sir? And he's like, he was the only decent one. He was kind of shocked for a moment. And he said, oh, Chestnut. I'm sorry, it's Morris Chestnut. And I'm like, I've heard of you. And I wrote it down on my log, and I'm just driving. And anyway, he's talking to his wife and daughter on the phone. He was the most awesome dude. Tipped me $30. None of the rest of them tipped me. But anyway, I think I talked about this before. But at any rate, my point is, how did I get that license without even... I did not have to take that 14-footer into Baltimore City and parallel park it. I didn't have to drive it anywhere. I didn't have to prove I could drive it at all. I just had to have a passenger license. I just had to have a driver's license, and I passed a background check and whatever, and they handed me a fucking passenger for hire license. I should find it and take a picture of it. Anyway, yeah, why did I not need to get a special license? Like, prove that I could operate the damn thing safely. Why? But everybody's riding around in these, like, extremely hot, well, not everybody, but lots of people are riding around in these gigantically high trucks with zero visibility. They're running over little kids, grandmas, and everything. Because I didn't see them. Like, because they literally are so high up, they're like driving a fucking building around. They cannot see. Why is this? How is this? Because clearly, it's a part of the depopulation agenda. Come on, folks, wake up. Why would they give licenses to little old ladies for enormous, gigantic CDL-sized trucks and shit to be driving around? We're just driving around. I mean, I don't feel comfortable driving them, I'm like, anyway. It's just a thought I had this morning, like, why? Watching this video about this guy going, there ought to be a law, people shouldn't use SUVs, or most people in the cities are driving SUVs now. You're like, why? Remember back in the day when they had micro cars and the mini cars because there was a gas shortage and blah, blah, blah. And remember they took all our big cars away from us. They shamed us for driving a Cadillac. My parents had a Cadillac and they were shamed for it. Then they had to buy they bought a Dodge Omni. What a piece of shit. But anyway, yeah. So that was my thoughts. Like, what's going on here? You would think that over a certain size or height, some type of criteria, you would have to just a little check-in. Like if you've bought a vehicle large, like way larger than what you'd normally do in the new, that you had to go up to the DMV with your new vehicle and do the driving test with it. Show them you know how to operate this motherfucking thing. Yes, it would be really super annoying, but maybe a shit ton of people wouldn't be killed by these dummies that just just get a big-ass motherfucker. And another reason people decided to start getting them, I have heard from people tell me directly, they feel so unsafe on the road because of all the other SUVs that they had to get one. See? It's the way they do the agenda, folks. Wake up, man. Stop acting like you can't see it. Karen, you're so paranoid. Am I? I'm just checking off boxes, man. Bink, bink, bink. You're so paranoid. My parents used to tell me. I'm thinking, really? Am I? Is that why? Anyway, let's not get into it. Who's dead and who's not now? Because who was paranoid? Paranoid. Ran. I didn't get my arm ticket because I was paranoid. And I'm not dead. Anyway, let me keep this shit up. They're gonna drop napalm on my house. eventually. Maybe Lenny lit the grill. I was supposed to light the grill. Then I saw him coming. I'm like, I can't talk when he's coming, so I gotta run in the other room and finish my video.